That's really dope.
Yeah, I'm dedicated. I want to see our future grow. This
nigga got the Foot Locker shirt on. He trying to say, no, I'm doing bad, Dad.
He a referee.
Right. He ain't no referee.
That's what it is. She said it like everybody basically just tried to, the family wanted to help her, but they ain't want her to seem like she was crazy.
What you mean, like crazy?
Like, cause you got people that say stuff all around the world. I guess they ain't, and I don't know if our sisters was fully. And then want her to go out there and go against, I guess, the court systems and Jay-Z and them, but I guess they didn't believe her all the way. Far as, how did you sleep with him? Like, it was this.
Right. When did he come around? Did he ever come around?
Right. You was backstage. What?
Right. Did the fam ever see him? Like, was he pulling up?
Basically, and one of her sisters always knew my mom was like, moving around. Far as not moving around, but how she had friends and she'd get outside and move around and do whatever it's teenagers. Okay. When you're younger. Same thing I did when I was a teenager. You move around and you do teenager stuff. So
he's saying
his mother was a hoe.
I'm gonna call it. I was gonna say she was a hot young girl.
Oh,
how they could sometimes be
a hoe.
I'm sure, like in the neighborhood that y'all grew up in, because I know in my neighborhood, like if somebody got pregnant, we can pinpoint who about the father was, because you would see who the girls
right close. Probably
right. I ain't saying poking them.
That's what I'm saying. Was she consistently messing with Jay, or she trying to say this was the one
time shot?
If that's the case, I don't know. But
no, he came in town to get beans. He was coming to town to get beans in Freeway.
Little shorty.
And little shorty
come and jump in
the car. Yeah, she gave him the good.
With or who they, what I'm saying?
With Child Me, it was never no other name. Like, I could understand if it was other name. I wouldn't be doing this, I wouldn't be doing none of this if it was another name. She'd have said any other name or any other person, or the family would have said, we saw your mom with this person. Your mom was doing this. She was, I would have, I would have really sat there and I really had this conversation with my mom. Mom, before we go out there and even say any of this, like, listen, you can tell me, Mom. Like, honestly, I won't be upset. This is when I was old.
You know how many women lie? You know how many, he's saying he's asking his mother, Mom, you can tell me. Go ahead, tell me the truth.
Right.
That don't lie or don't say nothing.
Right, yeah. But listen, I still think that gives him a reasonable reason to come and just want some DNA.
He don't know his dad. He don't know who his father is.
So he want to know. And he want to know, is my mama a liar? Was she just saying this all this time?
Right.
And I will keep it real with you. Even if Jigga ain't his father, that don't mean he ain't do it. He ain't mess with her.
Facts.
But it mean that he ain't the father.
Right. That mean he not his pappy.
Right.
Before, I'm not gonna be upset with you if you don't know. Tell me, let me know, Mom. It's cool. Like, if you wrong, you wrong. We find another way. But for her to constantly stay with this person and keep, I'm telling you, son. Like, I won't lie to you. It's nothing. I'm like, well, what am I so in denial for? Like, what am I in denial for? Like, what is she? It's nothing she did to me or told me wrong my whole life. So, what am I so? Man, I don't know. And I think that's just what the family was. I don't think you should do that, Wanda. But when she did it, it just showed that she just standing on her word. Like,
because she helped you to, she was supporting you in affidavits in court
every day
and everything, saying that they had met. Now, how
did she pass?
That's a good question.
How did she pass? Because he accused Jigga of trying to set him up.
Yeah, with a pistol or something like that.
Yeah, he said he came out the building and saw somebody walk away from his car, that the police pull up.
That's crazy.
And he clearly said he ain't the type that was in the street and whatever. He's like, what guns?
Right. That ain't me.
Who was Jay-Z at the time?
I think like 22.
Tasha K, but she worked for the government.
Yo, how'd she get Jay-Z illegitimate son?
Gold has historically withstood.
And this is old. This is 7 months ago. She been got him.
God damn.
And they can say, back then, it's kind of like how I guess things went, but 15 and 22, damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now I can kind of see why he's probably not.
So this supposed to be before he was on? Because Jay-Z really got on. He's about 26, 27.
Yeah, something like that. We really started the bubble.
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong. In the city, he was doing his thing. In New York, he had,
of course.
But it was Jazzo.
Put it like this. Reasonable Doubt, he was like 26, 27. I remember specifically because back then it seemed old. It was like, he's kind of old to be, but
not claiming it because it looks bad on his reputation, because he has a history. Like, if you look at Like even Beyonce, like he was in his 30s and Beyonce was barely 19. You know.
Oh yeah, like I mean, and the rumors have been going on for a while. We don't know. These are allegations.
Allegedly.
Don't come get me with your rock nation people.
Right.
But there's always been whispers about that with Jigga.
No doubt.
With Beyonce, with Foxy.
Yep. We've heard the rumors.
Come on, man. Foxy was in our face.
Aaliyah.
Now
Aaliyah,
Foxy
him
ain't
and
never
Aaliyah was
changing
supposed to.
because Foxy knew she was down or whatever. And I'm not saying that a lot of young women are not willing participants, but it still don't make it right.
Not to make it right, but if it's consensual.
Yeah, I mean, some states got different rules and all that, but I ain't gonna say definitely with Foxy, but if from the outside looking in,
Like he might have been.
ain't no nigga like the one I got.
And she was young then.
Yeah.
She was like, what, 15 or something like that?
Take it easy with the ages. I'm gonna have to.
Oh, all right.
And then there's the Foxy Brown piece too. People have
I heard
rumors
that. That's crazy.
and Foxy was 15 and he was like in his late 20s and stuff. And so
I don't know
We ain't said.
what they be doing behind them closed doors, but I can tell you, man.
yeah.
Like I can't look. I'm only here for the truth. They could have been got this out the way.
Yeah, but for him, because he's such a big brand, for him to say, yeah, I was in my 20s, and because, you know, they're rolling shit back years now. Like, so for him, it's like, it's not probably like a good time, but at the end of the day, like, you know, we got to do the right thing.
Yeah,
and it's not like you say you want money or nothing.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not. I was never after that. That's what I'm saying.
You just wanted.
I mean, not right now. Once the chase is all said and done.
What, right, like, oh, so you are my pops? Look, man,
I
look,
may need a
man,
little something.
man, you want me to keep my mouth closed?
Or
Because my mother told me some things about you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, this another for
See, what I think the problem is going to be is should he take this DNA test and should it come up positive? Now the floodgates going to come.
Right. Other folks going to come
Yes.
out be like, yo, that's my pops.
Right, because maybe Ramir don't want no money, but you better believe there's some other, you know, people, young ladies, whatever, that want some money that are predatory, whether he did it or not.
Yeah.
The floodgates gonna open.
No doubt.
that's how I just wanted, and it's basically how they did it. You know, the courts, like you let the courts, you up here screaming Black Lives Matter and all that. You just let these courts and these lawyers just do anything in your name. So it's like the Supreme Courts need to be fixed. These lower courts need to be fixed. It's like it's a game. We go to court and basically they playing games with us because at any given time they can make up a legislation or rule that just throw you out there. You can be telling the truth. You can be in there telling the truth, and these lawyers are good enough to say, "Hey, I'm just going to reverse his truthness and have him drag it along and play games with him." Like I don't want to go to court for 10, 15 years. I don't want to go to court this long. Like people say, I don't.
And that's what you're hoping for. That you just get tired and
Drag it
just
out.
roll out.
Oh, he ain't got enough money to fight it for years and
For
years.
years and years, yeah. But even now, when he's pressed against the wall, like I ain't bullshitting. He literally said he needs some more time to prepare his response.
Right, to pee. I got more time to swab my mouth.
Right.
I
What
can't
you want
just
a dreadlock? You get a whole dreadlock.
Yeah, that's gonna take about 10 years.
Yeah, that's gonna be a minute.
I don't want to do half of this shit. Like I mean,
Right.
I do it because I believe that this is what God wants for me. He lead me down this path. Like I believe my mom wouldn't want me to stop fighting, and we done went through all this shit, and she done passed away, and out of nowhere.
How did she pass?
They say heart attack, and
Damn.
I mean, but it's just
It happened.
He said they say.
They say.
So you asked, that was a legitimate question. How did his mother
A
pass?
very legitimate question. I'm just saying.
Rock Nation hand runs real.
Allegedly.
And really sudden.
yeah, just like I don't, and she had multiple, so it was like
Like back to back?
yeah.
Multiple what?
I think he said she had multiple heart attacks.
So it
So
just,
like she had a heart attack, went to the hospital, recovered, had another one.
and that's our first time. My mom started off having couple heart attacks back to back. They let her out, and I guess years later, then mom just got out. My mom just got out the hospital, and
How
2
old was
days
she?
later, she was only like I say 45.
I was gonna say that's young.
Yeah,
Was she obese? Was she overweight?
Maybe.
Did they have a family? Did they have a history in his family of heart attacks? All those are
right.
contributing factors.
Yeah. All those are the things worth checking out.
it's young. That's why it just hurt me. Like you don't never want to point the finger because I see so many people in the world. You be like, God damn, they took my mom. Like that was the closest person I was And it's weird, like I could really talk to this lady about anything, and she'd always tell me the right thing. Right, you wrong. If I was wrong about something, she'd let me know, and I won't get mad at her because the way she do it is never. She ain't here to bite your back out. She ain't about to go talk to the family about you and whisper and none of that shit. It's always direct. Like, right, you wrong. You know, that's not the way you screaming and you. So I understood it, and I can't get. It's like.
I don't know. I hear a little jigger, yo. Just in the tone of his voice. I don't know, son. He kind of look like him. I don't know if this is true. I don't know but if I was the flip, if I was on Maury Povich, they pointing at, look at his face, look at his eye.
Look at his eyebrows.
Yeah. So, but if Jigga ain't the father, Jigga, do the dance, son. Do the Maury dance, son.
Do the backflip, nigga.
For real, do the backflip. And since his mother's passed, he got to run in the back.
Son, he got to run into the son.
That's cold. You know, but you know the lady
and trip and fall. I seen one lady trip, fall, hit the wall, blah, splattered all.
I like when they dive on the couch. Soft on kicks.
I like when they run in the back, trip.
He was the only one.
Roll an ankle.
I need to be out there sea walking and shit. All right, that's not fun.
Stop, man.
Anyway, let me know what you think. Is this Jigga's son,
or is this all fabricated? He just.
And a deeper question: should he be found as Jay-Z's son? How do you think Jigga would now respond to this young man? Would he try to incorporate him into his life, or would he just be like, "Go ahead, boy"?
At 30-something, he grown. Hey, look,
right.
Man, my bad. We'll take this check for $1,500.
Right,
That's you.
Go ahead. Can I come around the house, Dad?
Come around, Beyonce?
No, Beyonce home. No, fuck
Man,
that.
I got my real kids at the house. You, that's not.
Shout out to the side babies, Mike J.